What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Good Success Quick Tips. I'm Josh Culler. Back with me again, I have Jarrod Stotmeister, who today is going to talk about follow-up. Just a little quick tip, because we could do an entire podcast or an entire series of videos on follow-up because of the importance of it. But today he's just going to give you a very high-level tip on follow-up and why it's important and maybe how to do it. So, Jarrod, first of all, it's awesome to have you back on the video.
It's good to be back.
Recovering from the special Halloween video that we did.
I don't remember that.
If you guys missed it, go check it out. It was pretty good stuff. But
I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But anyway, we'll have that link below if you guys want to watch it. But anyway, so Jarrod's going to talk about follow-up today. So Jarrod, what do you have for us?
Of course, everyone knows about follow-up. It's obvious, right? Did you follow up? And in our meetings, we have level 10 meetings, and constantly, did you follow up with this person? Did you do this task? Follow-up is always important. One question I would ask, though, on the other side of things is your client comfortable reaching out to you? Are they comfortable reaching out to you? Of course, it's our job to do follow-up. It's as a salesman, it's my job to follow up. I got to make sure that I'm giving them whatever that they need, but I want to make sure that they're comfortable reaching out to me. Now, you're going to have different types of investors. Some guys, they're take charge guys. You know, they're in control. They know what they want, and they give you whatever the information is. They're contacting you saying, "Hey, how's the deal going?" And then you're able to even give them information. You know, they're great. They're almost following up on you more than you on them. And so those are easy. Those are fine. You answer a question or you send something out. They're awesome. What may be difficult, though, is when you get a newer investor or a guy who tends to be more trusting, and he just kind of waits for you. He waits for you to follow up. And so if you don't follow up, now he's starting to wonder, but he's not the kind of guy who's saying, you know, what's going on. So it could be a month if you don't do it the right way, and you follow up, and then all of those things like, hey, I haven't heard from you for a month or so. Well, you know, what's going on? And so what you want to do is when you're creating that relationship early, you want to welcome that follow-up even from him, where he feels like he can trust you enough that he could say, hey, I got a question for you. And I've been working with a couple buyers recently, and I've been welcoming questions, and they've been giving me good questions. Mm-hmm. And the idea is you want to make them feel comfortable that they can ask the questions without feeling like you're really busy and you don't have time.
Well, it seems like you're wanting it to be more of a relationship type thing as opposed to just customer service.
Absolutely. And the more you can get away from selling, the better. Mm-hmm. Of course, that's what I do. We're a turnkey provider. We do sell houses here, but when I get away from the idea of selling houses, I like to tell people that, in fact, I told a buyer recently, we were on the phone this weekend, and I told him that I don't sell houses. And if you're a turnkey provider, it doesn't make a lot of sense to some people, but really what I do is I sell money. And anyone who wants to buy a rental property doesn't buy a rental property because they really like that house and they want to just own it.
They want the money.
They want the money. Right. They want the cash flow. So they buy it for money. So they're buying money. So I provide that. I provide an opportunity for money, and then I also provide an opportunity where maybe down the road they get financial freedom. And so you want to say that initially, create that relationship, and then make them feel comfortable enough that they can come to you at any moment and allow them to do that. Allow them to. So when they're asking you questions, of course you want to sell houses. Of course you want to, help your company do things, but make sure that you're taking care of them, and they will appreciate it. And in the end, they'll feel more comfortable moving forward because they built that relationship and that trust factor.
Absolutely.
So
that's awesome stuff.
So there you go.
There's another point of view from it. So I mean, something I actually wasn't expecting. So awesome stuff. I appreciate you bringing that to us.
Absolutely.
And he actually, I mean, I'm sure you have customers that are like this. They like to follow up with you and they feel comfortable with it.
Sure.
So,
well, again, one thing you got to remember is that everyone's different. Again, you're going to have some people, you're not going to have to worry about that. They're going to ask you questions if they need something. And those are kind of guys where maybe they don't want to be bothered. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be peppered with things. They just want
they want to reach out to you, not you reach out to them.
Sure. And you kind of but you can't do that unless you ask questions. You get to know your buyer a little bit and allow them to ask you questions. And if you give them what they need, then that can help them as they learn to trust you.
Great. Some things to think about for the follow-up system. So thank you for bringing that to us, Jarrod. We appreciate that. If you guys found value in this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube or like our Facebook page, however you're watching this video. Make sure you share this video to get this out to the community. We would love for you guys to do that. And that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.